a short story which happened to me years ago. I was in the mall with my mom. We were shopping for clothes. I was small, okay? And when we were going up the escalators, I let go of my mom's hand. Then, when I held her hand again, it was not my mom. She just happened to have the same coat as my mom. Then I had to run in embarrassment and pray to God that I never see her again. Why do teachers, especially my math teacher, always lurk right over your shoulder when you ask for help? Like, I didn't ask for you to be breathing in my ear with your strong coffee breath, okay? I did not sign up for an ASMR session. Give me space. Stay 6 feet apart, please. The worst feeling ever is when you're having an argument with someone and they insult you, but you can't think of a comeback. So you're just struggling and ending up just embarrassing yourself. For example, if they said, "At least my hair doesn't look like a bush," and you don't know what to say to that because your hair does look like a bush, then you're just standing there like, so? Which is the worst comeback ever. But literally the next week, you just thought of the best comeback ever. Sometimes I wish we could just go back in the past, because I would have killed the arguments back then.
Who remembers in primary school it would be home time and all the parents are standing outside waiting for the teacher to let you go? And then suddenly a very, very serious crime happens in the classroom. Your teacher has discovered that there is one glue stick without a lid on it. She would say, excuse me everyone, where is the missing glue stick lid? You are not leaving until somebody finds it. Everyone is on their hands and knees, desperate to find the stupid piece of plastic. Like love, it's only a piece of plastic. Nobody wants to steal it. No one wants to sell it.
There is always that one girl who thinks everyone loves her and thinks everyone is her friend. But honestly, just find her the most annoying thing ever. And when someone doesn't like her, she cries. Also, the same girl, to say that she did so bad in a test, she's internally crying. She tells you she got 98%. And then she asks you what you got. You tell her you got 78%. And then she says, "Oh my God, that's so good." Like, no. You literally just said that you got such a bad score. I got so much lower than you. And you told me mine is good. Make that make sense. Is it just me, or am I the only one when I'm on YouTube, basically, an ad pops up and it's Grammarly? So, basically, it goes, "Do you ever need help with your writing? Well, we got the now!
You know when you're playing Roblox with your friends and they're like, "Oh, what game do you want to play?" And you're like, "Oh, I don't mind, you pick." And they're like, "Oh no, I picked last night, you picked tonight." So you just pick a random game, let's use Murder Mystery, for example. And you're like, "Oh, let's play Murder Mystery." And then your friend's like, "I don't like that game." Well, don't tell me to pick the game then. If you don't like the game that I want to play, don't ask me to pick the game in the first place if you're not gonna play the game I want to play. So then you suggest another game.
One time I went to the zoo, and one of the exhibits at this zoo was a big hole in the wall with no glass, just a hole with some branches and sticks, and a sign that said, "In this exhibit is a giant spider." But apparently this one specific kind of spider would never leave its web, so they didn't even have to have glass on the cage. But guess what? When I looked in that exhibit, there was no giant spider. I even stuck my head in the cage to get a good look, and I couldn't find it. So when a zookeeper walked past, I was like, "Hey, zookeeper, where's the giant spider?" And she looked around the exhibit and couldn't find it herself, and all she had to say was, "Huh, that's weird." "Excuse me, what do you mean that's weird? There's a giant spider on the loose. Call 911.
I don't need help! I've gotten through elementary school, okay? And I'm currently in middle school, so yes! Thank you. So, basically, it goes, "Do you ever need help with your writing? Well, we got the